The private sector investment in waste management in Lagos right now is should be close to about 40 to 50 billion naira. If you look at both in offshore funding and local funding in the infrastructure. But the government itself, government has already provided a platform to service those liabilities. And we already equally have a market we are developing within the community to service this particular area also. So waste management in Lagos, there's a paradigm shift from being a liability financially, politically and socially to now being an asset, not just politically, socially, but also financially. And this also is leading us even into looking at that waste from a different perspective. We've been looking at it as waste of lower value, but shifting that perception is taking that waste into having a perception of a resource rather than waste. And that's on our Waste to Wealth program, which we've been making progress also on. And in looking at that, we've been able to identify recoverables in our waste stream, and have been able to put them back into the market. Right now, we supply every state in Nigeria with compost from Lagos. What used to be the liability from market, most market waste in Lagos are now being converted to compost. We are the biggest producer of compost in Africa right now, and we were given an award recently, even by the former president of the United States of America. He was in Nigeria to give us an award, as I've been the biggest producer of compost in Africa right now. We're already making progress also in the plastic recycling. Before now, the pure water sachets and other plastics used to be enhanced on our dump sites. They cannot degrade easily on the dump site, and they've been clogged in the drainage channels. Right now, we've created a job in that direction by making sure that people collect these trash bags, the pure water sachet, they bring it to our site, and we pay them 30 naira, this on our buyback program. We have several streams on our buyback program. We have the paper also. We buy paper, 100 naira a kilogram, and that we send to the paper mills. They've been converting this into the egg crates and several other things you see, toilet tissue papers and the rest of it. The plastic, the pure water sachet are being converted into bean bags and several other things. Tires on the road right now are being converted into tires and rubber mats. And also on the residue on our landfill sites, we are now recovering the methane from that area, and we are going to convert to electricity before the end of the year. These are other income streams that we are using to shore up what used to be a liability to government and to society into something like it's an asset, socially, politically, and financially.
Long-time planning and continuous tinkering, unrelenting will. Little wonders then that when other states in Nigeria are shaken by the advent of climate change, Lagos went to work with ease. LAWMA became one of the most potent and veritable tools. Waste management cuts across several institutional structures and policies as well as sectors.
It's fun. People praise them when they pass. People say, hey, what man can do, women can even do better. So you enjoy it when people praise you. They say, iron lady, powerful woman, 4-man, 4-woman. They give you different kind of titles and you enjoy it. It's an opportunity for women empowerment. Women should not stay idle. So it's an opportunity that's been given to us women. So we should come out. Other women, I encourage them to come out and do this job with us.
The mandate of LAWMA derived from the legal framework, which gave it a new life in 2007, is diversified, linking management of waste with other aspects of human existence. The once challenging task of bringing Lagos to truly answer the call of being a mega city with its touristy attendance is now boosting the economy of the state. Employment generation, training, and a commensurate welfare package is the engine room for LAWMA.
Yes, the new LAWMA story, from what we can see, LAWMA has two sides to it. There was the old LAWMA story, and at the period of learning how not to do it. And that the new LAWMA story started about 6 years ago, when we now had to go into a new way of doing things, go into the residual of knowledge that we've acquired over the years, which is more of experience. And the experience taught us then that one government cannot do it all alone. We have to bring in the private sector to partner with us. Then knowledge over the years taught us also that we really have to have the staff to share in the vision. So we must have a common vision, and that means raising the right army to do the job. Then we also knew then that we have to work. We have to do the work in a sustainable manner. That means there must be enough finance to really do it. And with those ideas, from that background, we're able to develop a roadmap. So we really had to. We sat down with the workforce, and the union agreed with us on several things that they will require. And even more than what they require, we have to go beyond it. We give them a platform to be able to unlock their anger, unlock their disappointment, unlock their tension with your Have Your Say program. And every staff at LAWMA has access to me. They can communicate with me. They all have my telephone number. If you agree with what you're doing, and they've been coming up with very, very useful advice. We have to raise up their wages, and we came up also with several other privileges for them. We feed them free every breakfast. If they're earning less than a particular amount of money, those people on the road, we give them free food in the morning, free breakfast. They have access to free health, and we give them beverages every month. And we take care of not just their own health, even their families.
I started it in 2007, April to be precise, when the new LAWMA started. That was when Mr. Olaoreseya came in. So some others were coming late, so he thought it would be better for him to set up a crèche where mothers will keep their children and work with peace in their mind. They've made it easy for us because LAWMA has been supplying us all the things we need to work. And since we have the equipment we need, the job is easy. As far back as 2006, the issue of medical waste became a key concern for the authorities. We found out that every day where we collect waste from our bins on the medians and highways, we find that majority of them will always have medical waste components. That is human parts, dead bodies, syringes and needles that have been used, dumped and commingled among the waste, posing great danger to not only the waste collector but also to the general environment. So we initiated the medical waste unit. We have about 26 general hospitals, over 125 health centers, and we have about 160 tradomedical homes and about 2,500 private hospitals all over the state in different categories, small, medium and large. And majority of them generate waste, and because of the depth of the knowledge, they were commingling this waste with the general waste from the facility. The survey also revealed that at least 75 to 78% of the waste that collected under the healthcare facilities are mainly non-hazardous. And the only very potent and hazardous ones are the medical waste, which form about only 0.5% of the waste. And if this quantity of waste is not properly managed, it will disorientate and cause a lot of havoc to the other ones that are properly managed.
And with those ideas, from that background, we're able to develop a roadmap under the Lagos, the Clean Up Lagos agenda, which was the Ministry of the Environment initiative then. And I was part of that agenda then. And the LAWMA as an institution was to be empowered to really drive the new process. And that was I was appointed then. I was appointed to really drive the vision, because I was part of those who designed that vision then. We developed that roadmap, and looking at Lagos from 2003 to 2000.